Hello, and welcome to I Plant Plants. Now you might be asking yourself, Alexandria, what are you doing in that awesome, really cool, kind of sparse jungle? Well, I accidentally used my business credit card to buy these plants, so now they have become my business, and here we go. We plant plants now. And Chris is really worried that if we get audited, they'll be like, wait a second, you bought these plants and I don't see a video about them. So here we are making a video about them. Yep, that's the video. That's what we're watching. Oh man, I really feel like I'm testing the boundaries of like what people will actually watch me do. But this is for tax purposes, not necessarily for entertainment. Let's get into this. In this house, we plant plants in pajamas. Yeah. Here we have some pots full of plants that I killed earlier this year. I don't even know what to say about plants, you guys. I'm not a plant person, but I'm trying to be one. Roll the tape about how I try to be a plant person. Look at these plants. I've grown them. Look at these plants. Oh my gosh, the cement is really, really hot and there's wasps everywhere. Okay, just kidding. Never mind. We're not doing this. Ooh, I was going to talk about them, but I'm not doing that now. We're off to a really rough start, but a start nonetheless. So let's keep going with this one. Here we got this, what is this? Oh, this is a peace lily. I bought this one because it's apparently good for the air inside. Plant? No, pot. Plant, pot. This is how bad I am at this, you guys. It's outrageous. I'm not actually planting this one. I'm just going to stick it right back in the pot and call it good. Plant planted. Take that, IRS. Next up, we've got these two options. Money tree from the Asian grocery store. 10 out of 10, highly recommend. And fern for the bathroom because it says that it like thrives in really humid environments and it'll like suck the humidity into the plant. I don't know if that's true. Could be like astrology where people just believe it for who knows what reason. I'm a Leo, by the way. Originally, oh, that whole thing just came. I probably need to water that. The whole thing just came out. Hold on. Here we go. Originally, I was going to put this plant in this pot and this plant in this pot. And you know what? I still think that's what I'm going to do. One day, I might paint this plant. Oh, why do I keep saying that? One day I might plant this pot. Oh my gosh, you guys, turn this video off immediately. Stop watching. I just know it's going to be stupid. I'm going to keep going for tax reasons. You guys don't have to be here. Eventually, I'm going to paint this pot and make it cute. I got it for half off because it has a little chip in it. I said, a chip in a pot, that gives it character. Give me that half off pot. Fern planted. That's 2 for 2. Now, this is where these already spent plants come into play because, okay, that whole thing just came off. There we go. There we go. Oh, and there's a piece of metal in there. Why not? I was going to use the potting soil from this pot to go into the other pots to help plant them, but then I didn't end up planting anything except for this one. We will be planting this one and giving it some water because it's real dry. Now, originally in this black pot, I had some rosemary because I was like, I'm going to grow my own rosemary. And then I'll have rosemary for days and days and days and days. I'll have rosemary for my hair growth serum, which is awesome and totally works, by the way. Maybe I'll make it for you guys one day. If you're still watching this video and you're like, I want to know how to make the hair growth serum out of rosemary, let me know. If you're not interested, I don't know what to tell you. Click away from this video. Stop watching. And I also make steak with rosemary. I don't really like steak, but Chris does. And one time I made the steak with rosemary and he's eating it and he goes, hey, we could open a restaurant. Absolutely not. We are not opening a restaurant. That is not happening. But I was flattered. Okay, we've got a hole. We've got a hole. And it looks like this is going to be just fine. I like being outside, but I hate bugs. I hate them. I don't want anything to do with bugs. Honeybees are fine. Honeybees don't count. Simple. And then this guy goes, I saw Chris plant a plant one time and he kind of broke up the pot part. So I think I'm going to try and do that a little bit, maybe to loosen it. I don't know. Chris knows what he's doing as far as landscaping and plants and stuff like that. I don't know anything. Okay, I'm also making an observation. This stuff has the little perlite pearls in it, and my pot right here doesn't have any. So maybe drainage is a good thing for this. I'll be back. We got the perlite. Gloves on. Are you yet enthralled with plant content? Honestly, I kind of like the way they all look. I think this pot situation is kind of cute. This fern really close up to the camera makes me feel I'm somewhere exotic and not just in northern Utah. And the money plant. I plant you, money plant, in hopes of you planting me more money. When I thought that in my head, it made sense. Sounded cool even. Speaking of things that I bought with my business credit card that may or may not be business related, but definitely are now that they're going in this video, is your baby getting gigantically big super, super fast, like much faster than you anticipated originally, and so they're outgrowing their car seat at lightning speed and need a new one? Also, do you suffer from chronic pain and have a hard time putting that baby in and out of the car like I do? Well, do I have news for you? This bad boy right here. Have I taken it out of the box? No, not yet. Have I ever tried it or seen it in person? Absolutely not. But I did get it from Amazon and it had okay ratings. It's one of those little swivel thingy car seat. It's like the office chair of car seats, okay? The base goes in the car and it makes it so that you can turn the car seat. I don't know. I'm hoping that it helps my back because I have been struggling, you guys. We are just struggling day and night and day with this chronic pain. And I mean, I have it other places too, but like that baby is heavy. He's a hefty boy. And I'm hoping this helps that whole situation. So this is not sponsored, but Evenflow, hit me up. I will gas you guys up to the internet. I will. I dare you to sponsor me. Go right ahead. Oh, hold on a second. I need to get this. Hello? Uh-huh. That is correct. This baby toy is now also a tax write-off. I needed it for my business. Indeed. Never call this number again. No, but real talk. I kind of love this toy. It sings, it lights up, these things spin. And Ronan is obsessed with it. You know what this toy lets me do? This toy lets me edit a couple of videos in the afternoon while he's playing with it. It was an absolute necessity. I needed this toy. I needed this toy for me, for my own sanity, so that I could do a few things in the afternoon without carrying him around. You guys, when I tell you he's a heavy baby, he's like almost 25 pounds, and he's only 6 months old. My arms are tired. My back is tired. My spirit is tired. I am tired. I feel like this one eyebrow. That one. It's really pointy today. A business expense. I know how to tie this video into something remotely craft related. Plants, baby toys, a baby toy that is a plant, a la felt food, because this is my obsession. If you guys haven't seen these yet, it's because you're not following my Instagram. Go follow me there, it's tons of fun. But look how much fun these are. These little carrots. I'm not gonna show you how to make the carrots because I've already made them. We're gonna make radishes instead. Got my little felt pieces. I'm not 100% sure why I'm like so obsessed with these felt thingies. I think likely it's because they're so easy to do and I can just kind of like sit into them in my bed at night. Welcome to my bedroom. It's not weird. I'm just showing it on the internet. Okay. Ideally, you'd use a template that's like the right size. This one is not the right size, so I'm just gonna have to wing it, which is fine because, oh, we're already off to a really bad start. But vegetables aren't perfect, so it's okay if they're a little bit wonky. Some wonky vegetables even win prizes for being super weird. Perfect. Then you're gonna cut that in half. Okay. And that way we're gonna end up with 2, but I'm only gonna make 1 because this is not a tutorial channel. I'm just trying to tie this in to the video for tax purposes. Ye old needle and thread, half circle, fold in half, and then you just stitch up that whole side right here. And now you guys know I'm not a tutorial channel. I probably never will be. That doesn't mean that I won't post the occasional tutorial because I have a wealth of knowledge to share. However, I don't really like editing tutorial videos because they are a lot more work. That's why that's one of the reasons why I don't do tutorials. There are lots of reasons why I don't do them. I'd rather just kind of like wing it, you know? Okay, stitch up this whole side. So we've got like this little cone shape, right? That side got stitched up, this side got folded, and then we just pop the whole thing inside out. Oh, hey, Now I just have to make the little like stringy root part of the beet. A little bit of white thread, which this isn't a thread, I'm using embroidery floss. It's just a vegetable, like there's no order to it, not really. And then we just tie a knot so they all stay. Like that. Whew, it's hot in this room. I had to turn the AC off because it blows and the audio is bad. The audio is bad in this video the whole time anyways though, so maybe I should have just gone with it and then not suffered from the heat, but alas, I soldier on. So I've got my leaves cut out. I like leaves that are kind of like a little bit different, a little bit wonky, full of character. I want to make sure the leaves are ready and the stuffing is ready because this next part, I mean, it's not going to go quick because there's nothing quick about hand sewing, but we're going to do a running stitch all the way around the top of the beet. And this is what's going to create the like bulbous shape at the top. Stuff that in there. I like the kind of firm. Some veggies I do a little bit more firm. Some veggies I do a little bit more deflated, because I think it kind of gives a little bit of a range. Anyways, when you pull that tight, you get this kind of a shape, right? That's kind of fun. But we don't want to secure it down quite yet because we still have to put our leaves in. It's so ridiculous. Bring the beat in. Anything for you, Beyonce? I'm coming, Beyonce! How funny would it be if I had actually made that up and didn't just steal it from a meme that's been on the internet for years and years and years, but this is the beet. So stinking cute. Eventually, I will have a whole felt garden for Ronan with all sorts of little vegetables and roots and flowers for him to play with. It's gonna be adorable. Well, that's the video. As lame as ever, but this wasn't for you. It wasn't for me. This was for the IRS. I did need those plants. I did need that car seat, and I did need the baby toy, all for my business, and now you can see that I did need it for my business. You can leave me alone. Not that you're after me, I'm just worried. I'm just worried that you will be after me. Please do not come after me. In this house we craft in pajamas. If you stuck around to this point, leave a comment and I will shout you out in the next video. A more serious video, an actual crafting video. And that's a kind of promise. Ugh, sometimes it's like, I'll do this thing, and then like you kind of do it, and then just life happens. Good thing this isn't a very big deal. Okay, bye.